Hey guys, Jordan here and welcome back to my gaming channel named It's Gaming Productions, and today I am back doing something I haven't done for a very long time, but it is actually a very popular sort of thing that I do, and it is my best gaming PC builds under certain prices basically. And today is going to be my best gaming PC build for under £500. I'm not entirely sure how much that works out in dollars at the moment, but it will be in the description. I'll have different PC part picker links for all of the different basically like countries. I'll have Europe, UK and America, so yeah, that should cover the majority of people. But if you're in a country that I haven't provided a link for, you can just like search the parts yourselves and get like the nearest or closest similar parts. But anyway, we'll just move straight on into the system. I'm going to try and make these videos quite short and snappy so you guys actually like enjoy them, watch the whole thing and such. So my CPU is the Intel Core i5-4590. That's a 3.3 GHz quad-core processor. It can't be overclocked, unfortunately, but it's still a very fast processor. Quad-core is more than enough for pretty much any game, really. It will work perfectly fine. I mean, it's not quite like something like a 4670K or a 4690K, not overclockable, but it is still a very fast 3.3 GHz quad-core processor, which is more than enough for gaming, and it's very, very good price. And I'm going to be pairing that up with an ASRock Fatality H97 motherboard. It's just a standard LGA 1150 motherboard, got all the ports and features and stuff like that you'll need, supports the CPU, and will also support the RAM, which is 8 GB of DDR3 memory, just any sort of 8 GB DDR3 memory. The speed doesn't matter too much. You could go up to 1600 MHz memory if you wanted a bit more speed, but it shouldn't really affect the performance within games that massively. The only time it does is if you're using something that uses your system memory, like a graphics card like that, like an APU or something like that, if I explain myself well there. For storage, I went with the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB drive. I just chose this because it's a really nice low cost 1TB 7200 RPM internal hard drive, and my phone just vibrated there and probably made an awful noise into the mic. But anyway, we'll just throw it on my bed and continue. So next is the video card. This is the main thing that you need to basically get the performance in games, and with the video card I went with an XFX Radeon R9 270 2GB double dissipation video card. This is a really great value for money video card. I mean, I run an R9 270 in my rig at the moment, and it runs all the games that I want to on pretty much max settings. I mean, I do some games I do have to turn like shadows down slightly or something like that just to get like that 60 FPS and over, but it will run pretty much all games near enough maxed out. Really, it is at 1080p. That is, it really is an excellent card, and I do really enjoy it. So yeah, that's a really personal recommendation from me. I do personally have the Asus version, but I had an XFX graphics card before, and it served me beautifully until the fan went in it. But I could have had it covered by warranty, but in the end I just ended up giving it away to a friend because I wanted to upgrade anyway. So yeah, he's actually got the fan replaced under warranty now, and it's all good. The case is a Bitfinex Neos White, nice looking case, got all that you need to do to build a computer in. I mean, you don't need a super flashy case if you're looking for a budget build. I mean, if you really want to show off, you could get something stupidly big, like my friend's got like a Corsair, I think it's not a 900D, I think it's an 850D or something ridiculous like that. Can't remember. It might be a 750D. I can't remember, but it's a ridiculous case, like stupidly big and everything like that. And then for the power supply, I went with the Zalman 550 watt 80 plus gold certified semi-modular ATX power supply, just a standard sort of power supply sort of thing. I didn't put an optical drive and an operating system in this build because to get it under the price, well, I could have put an optical drive in and kept it under £500 still. Optical drives, internal optical drives are about £11, but you really don't need them anymore. I mean, you can install Windows off a USB stick, and then all your games are downloaded through Steam, so optical drives really aren't needed anymore. Although I do have one in my rig personally, just for, I don't even know, I haven't actually used it in like 2 years, but I have it anyway. And then I haven't included an operating system into the cost because it's about £50 for an operating system now. So I mean, if you really need it, you can shell out that money. I know that if you're a student, there's lots of ways you can get it a lot cheaper than that. You can also You know, if you're a bit of a pirate, you could torrent it, although I wouldn't recommend doing that. I personally use a proper operating system. I don't tend not to pirate things like that because it's just not very good for you really at all in the slightest, if I'm honest. I mean, it's not supporting Microsoft and things like that, so yeah, it's not a good thing to do, so don't do it, people. Alternatively, you could use Linux on it. Ubuntu is a very good Linux distribution. You can get certain Steam games on it, but you know, you might even be able to get Steam OS when that comes out and put that on it instead. But basically, the total cost for this at the time of making this video was £489, so really good price, really strong gaming PC for that price, and I would really recommend you go out and look and buy it. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment, and all that awesome stuff. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.